Tonight's top story, women accused of selling sex near Mid-South schools. They were busted in an undercover sting. Police arrested Cameron Broadie and Misty Moline at one location. Then Sonya Edwards and Diane Morgan were caught at two other spots. ABC 24 Eyewitness News reporter Dana Revick talked with neighbors near one of the schools today. And Dana, have these women been in trouble for this type of thing before? Usually it's not the first bust for women who are charged with prostitution.
Cameron, I can tell you, yes, they have. 3 out of the 4 of these women have prior arrests for prostitution and are no strangers to ending up in a pair of these for selling sex.
Eddie Easley lives a pretty quiet life in South Memphis, but right around the corner, there is a lot of activity.
Usually in the summertime, you see them walking up and down Elvis Presley.
This is where one prostitute was caught red-handed by Memphis police over the weekend.
Police say one of the women was walking here along Bellevue in South Memphis. This undercover cop pulled over and she offered him sex for $50, and he followed her over to this hotel.
Police arrested Sonya Edwards at the Southern Sun Motel. This is the 10th time Edwards has been arrested for prostitution in the city of Memphis. Police arrested Cameron Broadie and Misty Moline after the women hopped into an undercover cop's car near Airways in Ketchum. They say the women offered sex for $40 apiece. This is Broadie's 6th prostitution arrest and Moline's 1st. Police busted Diane Morgan for selling sex near Airways in Dwight. Officers say she was trying to flag down cars and offered an undercover cop sex for $20 plus a room at the Econo Inn. This is Morgan's 5th prostitution arrest.
Because all 4 of these women were caught near a school or church, the charges are even more severe. One of the women was caught down the street from Hamilton High School.
I think it's a shame. It shouldn't be.
Eddie Easley lives right across the street from Hamilton High and hopes prostitutes will take their business elsewhere.
It's a bad influence on the kids in the neighborhood.
We told you last week about a transgender prostitute who was shot in the face in the Boxtown area of Memphis. Lanisha Edwards is still in the med recovering. But coming up new on Eyewitness News at 6 o'clock, we'll talk about why so many transgender women turn to prostitution. An advocate says it's because there aren't enough businesses in the city that will hire these people, and we'll talk about that issue at 6.
All right, indeed we will, but let's ask about the other schools involved. You mentioned Hamilton High School. The women were busted for prostitution near what other schools?
The other school, Cameron, was Airways Middle School.
All right, thanks very much. Now, we took a look at prostitution arrests in the city of Memphis in the last few months and found the numbers are actually down. So far this month, police arrested 23 women for prostitution. In November, that number was 38, and in October, police made 45 prostitution arrests.